God damn it! Another freaking cliffhanger. Damn you, Kuguha! You live for another episode, you son of a gun. Another episode. Anyway, what is up, ladies and gents? Nate here, bringing you my review for Noragami episode 5. And man, this episode, I thought the last episode couldn't be beat. I was wrong, because this episode was amazing as well. These past two episodes, and basically this season and with its pacing has just proved why Noragami is such a show that I feel like a good majority of anime fans should watch. And I say a good majority because obviously people have different tastes. You know, somebody who watches like ecchi harems might not truly enjoy this, or like other shows like that are serious in tone but like comedic in like on the outside. Anyway, let's actually talk about the episode. So last episode, episode 4, we have basically Yukine shattering, and basically a lot of people are thinking he's dead, like myself included. But nope, apparently Yukine is kind of like Honedge from Pokemon X and Y. If you don't know, Honedge is the sword Pokemon, and when he evolves, or it evolves, because I don't think Honedge has a gender, but when it evolves to 2 swords, and then when it evolves again, it evolves to like a bigger sword. Anyway, Yukine, he basically evolves, and they go into the concept of a blessed vessel, which I thought was pretty cool, and honestly did not see that coming, because they did introduce, like a few episodes ago when they were talking about Bishamon and Kuzuma, there we go, and how, you know, he was first a nail at, like, when he first became a regular for Bishamon, and now you see him as an earring, like a pretty earring that's like a flower and all this whatnot. I thought, how did he, you know, change forms? Is it like a contract, or, you know, is it because he was with Venus so long? But you see that, you know, if the regular and its master have a nice close bond, it has the ability to evolve, and that's what Yukine became, and he became 2 katanas with the regular bandages, and it's pretty dope, and I'm excited to see if he does it again. I don't know if he'll do it again this season, but I'm actually pretty interested just through that entire concept, because it's so interesting. Because, well, like, what if like Yukine didn't break? What if he didn't shatter when, you know, like, imagine, like, if he didn't, like, basically, if he didn't shatter, like, could he still evolve? Because we don't know how Kuzuma evolved, because, you know, we haven't gotten to that, and that's backstory. We might get it to next episode, because it looks like next episode, episode 6, we go into small detail on how, you know, Bishamon and Kuzuma, you know, got the doctor and all that good stuff. But it's, like, really interesting. It's like, do you need to, you know, quote-unquote break in order to evolve, or is it kind of like Pokemon where you just reach a certain point and then, you know, it just becomes naturally? Like, could Yukine just get to become 2 katanas instead of 1 at one point or another? Anyway, and then there's Bishamon this episode, which, oh man, like, but freaking Yato put it best in during this episode when he's fighting, when, you know, Kuzuma, you know, and Hiyori come back. It's basically like freaking she's been hating on Yato for no reason, and now Yato now understands why. And it's just, man, Bishamon, she went off the deep end this episode, and last episode too. Like, she just keeps on going, and then she's like, she sees that her regulars are dying because of Kuga, but she doesn't realize that Yato isn't doing it if Yato's in front of her. Literally, that's what got me. I was like, Yato's in front of you. You're losing regulars. There's obviously something going on behind your back that you should probably go handle, and not Yato, because I'm pretty sure Yato would help you in that situation. Anyway, she just goes off the deep end and just keeps on like fishing, just trying to keep on killing Yato. And, you know, she starts bringing in her other regulars who weren't tainted at first, and then they start getting tainted as soon as she brings them in. And yeah, she gets to a point where she, you know, Yato's about to finish her off, and then she's like, no, and then she does her move, but then Kuzuma pushes Yato away. He gets slashed. He tells everything about what happened, what went down the first time, and Bishamon's like, no. But yeah, that's basically the episode, and was it really good? I'm not gonna lie. Like, whew, I really want a season 3 of Noragami. You know, there's a chance that we might not get it. It could be like Spice and Wolf all over again, and, you know, it just goes to show you like how different like the medias are. You know, how in the US we handle like television and movies so differently than how Japan does it. Japan does it, you know, if I believe the, you know, the manga artist and the manga author was like, hey, we'll give you more money to make another season, but at the same time it's like, do like people. I'm pretty sure Noragami is a pretty well received show in Japan as well. That and One Punch Man, but you know it's just ecchi harem anime. Be like, ha, we print more money because sex sells. Yeah. And the last thing I wanted to point out is both Yato and Hiyori. Going off with Yato first is just Yato's just a badass, man. I know I said that in my last review, but Yato truly is a badass. And, you know, Hiyori goes into more depth about it as well on how, like, when Yato's in pain, and, you know, we've seen this before, when Yato's in pain, he points it out right away and he whines about it. But then, you know, this gets it into the air and, you know, it just lets Yukine know what's going on with inside of Yato, and you know they're able to solve it. And then you see the counterpart where Bishamon, she just holds it all inside. It's literally like a person who, you know, when people do stuff, they just bottle it in. They don't tell it to anybody, and you know that doesn't. It's just not, honestly, it's not healthy for someone. But then you see Yato, he's just like, dude, Yukine, you're hurting me, man. You're hurting me, and it's like, ugh, but dude, you know, I'm feeling down, and it's like they're able to solve it, and that's. Oh man, I love Noragami so much. And then there's Hiyori, which I gotta say, you know, in most situations, you know, the main female lead will be like, oh, fan service and such and such. But Hiyori, she's such a great character too, where you know she knows that she can stop Yato, and you know, in a sense, she kind of does. And it's just, I just love her character as well. I'm not gonna lie, I got a new figure today. It just came in along with this. This is from Himoto Maruchan. It's on Crunchyroll if you want to check it out. But this is Yukari from Persona 3, and I'm excited to see the new figures for Yato and Hiyori and maybe Yukine to come out for Noragami Aragoto. I know there are some figures that came out after the first season, but those are kind of hard to find now. But I'm excited to see if they put new ones out because I definitely want to get them because I usually get figures for characters that I really like. Anyway, it's gonna be a long week. Luckily, Halloween is tomorrow, and then Sunday is One Punch Man and The Walking Dead, and then I got school for the rest of the week after that. So yeah, I'm just, man, I just want Kuga to get his shit pushed in because freaking you know, she's able to do something, but at the same point, she's the one who got, I believe, the Mass Phantom, which I believe are stronger versions, which, now that I think about it, I would not mind a game where you play as, like, Yato and you just go ham. Like, it's kind of like God of War, but, you know, you just play God of Calamity, bam, and you just straight up just, like, slatter shadows and all that whatnot. That would be, what's it? Not Crystal Dynamic, Platinum Games, who did Bayonetta, and Santa Monica Studios, who did God of War. Step on it. Do this game. I'm not lying. That's a good idea. Now that I think about it, that's a pretty rocking idea. You just like God of War style, but you play as Yato. You just wreck shadows and phantoms. You deal with whoever the antagonists are, and you just go ham. That would be freaking boss. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, my overall thoughts again are just that this episode was amazing. I love it. I love all the characters. You know, even though Bishamon is crazy, you see, it's not necessarily her craziness is, you know, you can see where it comes from, and that's the thing. Not a lot of animes like show why this character is like how they are. Rather, it's just like, oh, this guy is just evil for the sake of being evil, and that's what I love about Noragami is that they explore other characters, and it's really cool to see that. And you know, this, you know, animation wise, amazing, music wise, amazing, everything amazing. But those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on next time. So till then, bye bye.